Hey guys. It always is nice to see you guys coming in here when I'm starting stream. Hope you all doing. Yep, I'm decided to go to the land of Landland today. Guten Abend. Yeah, hello Carl. Choice has a level for me. Sure, let's start with that. Why not? That's what I usually do, I think, at this point, before I forget. Alright, let's see what your level to start off the day, what you made for me. Man, you make so many levels, huh, Shrugs? Yeah, well, you usually have one ready every week. Alright, let's see what you... Oh, you fixed it, because of course you did. Okay, so let's see what you changed. Okay, water is still defeat. Yeah, that's about the same. Okay, so let's see. How did you change it? Baba without belt is win. Belt on belt is safe. Oh, that's new. Yeah. What did you change about this? Still got the awesome music. Belt on belt is safe now. Why that, I wonder? I assume you can't eat safe things. Well, let's check. That's probably what... I think that's pretty much what safe does. It stops any kind of destroy rule. Alright, Baba, let's figure this out together. Yeah, it's still stacking the belt, so that's why that's what you tried to stop. Yep, it's certainly not going to eat it, huh? Interesting. So, in this case, I guess the intended way is to... okay. So we gotta destroy the belts. Yeah, we still can't transform them, so yeah, the only way is to destroy. Which of course means that I need to have one belt on the water. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if this is still going to be the same solution. I guess I'll find out. So let's see. What are the safe is? Yeah, if Baba is safe. I don't see Baba is empty anymore or anything like that. I'm trying to remember why Baba is Baba. It even need to be a thing. You gonna have your last day this semester? Hey, nice. And that means finals, huh? I hope your classes aren't, hope your finals go well, that they're not too hard. 1.05. I don't know what that means in terms of, like, scores and stuff. Oh, we're one is an A? Okay. So that means almost all A's, huh? Interesting. So they have the higher points to lower grade, whereas in the US it's the opposite. Yeah, in the US it's 4.0 is an A, and then everything below that is whatever. So yeah, good job. Okay, so I don't know if I need Baba is Baba anymore. What's the point of that? Okay, but what I will need is Baba is safe for sure. I'm gonna need this. Yeah, and where's my power? Right, once I step through here, yoink. They all go bye-bye. But I can just step through here any time, which is interesting. Water does kill me, so Baba is safe is the only reason I'm surviving. I like how he kind of like is... Oh, we don't have finals. How about that? Is that just a thing where you live? Is that like your school system, you just don't have final exams? Or is it just your classes this time? I remember my grad school classes, a lot of the times our teachers didn't even bother the final. They're like, ah, your final project is done, go home and have fun. Which I appreciated. So I'm gonna need Baba safe. I'm gonna need to get a belt on here. I mean, I could just push it on. The intended solution does work, cool. That's nice. Okay, so let's put a belt on a while. I can still try cheesing it. I'm just gonna go with whatever feels logical. That's a bit annoying. You stupid grass. Stop that. There we go. Okay, so I've got that. Yeah. Huh, I wonder why that didn't eat it. Is there any other safes I'm not seeing? Where's the second belt? Oh, I put it on there. I must have put it on there by accident. I didn't mean to. I must have, that's right. I think I did that at the beginning and then forgot. Okay, let's try doing that, but not that way. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna see why this doesn't work. Ooh, right. I need Baba safe at the same time. But I mean, I could just put that. Ah, okay, so that's interesting. That's how the order of operations work. Well, is this still going to be that same solution that I came up with last time, or is it not going to work for some reason? Guess I'll find out. Okay, what's my win condition again? Oh, I need to get rid of the other one. Oh, that's interesting. That's a new scenario. I have to get rid of the other belt too, eh? Okay. And that's why I have to have this on there, I see. Because I need E belt to survive. Okay, that's smart. That seems to be a way to fix the issue that happened. So let's take care of that. Yep, does not work anymore. Yeah, I see why. That's sneaky. I can't stack the belts anymore, and if I do them separately, the words will go away. Clever indeed. Okay, so let's do it the way then you probably want me to do it. Oh, that's why I need the Baba is Baba, because because Baba is belt will happen. Now I remember. Okay, yeah, I think you fixed it, Shrugs. But I mean, knowing me, I often miss solutions, but it seems like it's anti-cheese now. So yeah, I think you fixed it. And then we also need to get Baba in there too, while we're at it. You try destroying the belts when they're stacked, but either yeah, the level wins itself. Yeah, well, you don't even know how to do that. Yeah, safe seems to have fixed it. Yeah, that's sneaky. Alright, now we have, I think, a proper solution this time. With our whole mess of stuff. First of all, we gotta get our belts into position again. It's a funny little mess of rules, huh? Oh yeah, this again. There we go. Nice. Success, huh? It seems to be fixed. Yeah, that was fun, Shrugs. And you sent another one? Cool. I'm going to play a few main game levels, and then I'll play your next level. So, you'll notice that I'm not on New Adventures right now. That's because I was trying to figure out that thing in this world. Let's go back. Yeah, I was trying to figure out this, and I actually did manage to figure it out. It was pretty tricky. Yeah, so I was on the right track, which I feel happy about. Yeah, I figured it out finally. Didn't take as long as I was expecting, thankfully, but boy. Okay, so the idea was I was on the right track with the rock thing. Oh, crap. I can not see where the top of the screen is very clearly. Wait a second. I need to push that first. So I think it was on... Let's see if I can actually remember that. I figured out the cheese based on the fact that you figured it out. Which cheese? For this or for your level? Dude. For this? I mean, I always find the cheese solution, right? Yeah, so here's where it was. So I wanted to do the sink thing, but what I actually do for this, my plan now is to turn a rock into water. What? By far the most finagly thing? Wow, I'm curious what the intended solution was then. But yeah, this is what I ended up coming up with. The intended solution, eh? Oh my goodness, I'm glad I didn't patch out the cheese then. This already seemed hard enough as it is. Probably never figured it out. Yeah, maybe not. And then I was wondering, how in the heck do I do the thing without the is? I don't need it. I have this and. Transforming 12 into level. What? I need to see that. But I don't want to redo this whole setup. I wonder if it's going to stay this way. Yeah, do you know, Shrugs? Will the dust? Aw, crap, I lost my cursor. Aw, dang it. Well, now I might have to. Are these going to stay levels? Probably not, are they? Yep, I'm going to have to redo that. Crap. I was wondering what that sound was. I just thought it was like some insignificant object, but I guess I should have realized. This can turn the level? Yeah, I was thinking about that. But like, what? I'm not even going to bother with that, I think. But maybe that's helpful later? Who knows? That's funny. Getting level out of that. That sounds like a nightmare because of those tiles. Speaking of which, I wish my screen brightness could turn up a little. I can barely see those tiles on my laptop. Yep, so I'm just going to do it the cheese way. Yeah, look it up in the wiki. I probably will. Just out of curiosity. Or maybe I won't bother and just be happy with my cheese solution. I guess level is level can't go away, so having level here really isn't going to do much. Also intended? I mean, yeah, how do we know which one's intended, which not? Did the devs say? Ta-da! Yeah, I didn't expect the rule order to work this way, but that's how it works. Apparently the transformation happens and then sync. Well, I think I've probably seen that in levels before. Yeah. 12 is text. Oh man, what a nightmare. Yeah, they didn't exist in the initial release, which is interesting. Okay, there's my levels. I hope I'm not going to have to do this every time. Guess we'll find out. Yeah. So yeah, none of them were really intended originally. So are either intended either an intended solution? All right, let's see what we have here. What have they been hiding for me? Ooh, a new rule? That's neat. Right, eh? Oh, that's neat. So it's like copies whatever rule text you put there. I don't want to lose my flag. Maybe it doesn't matter. And the one rule in the main game. Yep, there it is. The last one, which is cool. Let's try writing is and see what happens. There ain't no way that's gonna work, is it? I guess it only works with our rules. Yeah, so maybe it was a right puzzle. This is a cool rule. I like that. Okay, but why? Oh, that's why. I was like, huh? What's with the right anyways? Okay, can I write these too? I can, nice. Of course, I don't, yeah, there we go. That's funny. Okay, so I can write any text except that it doesn't work for is, sadly. I guess I can write left-hand sides and right-hand sides. Whoa! Hello. Oh, I just realized, yeah, the rest of the dust actually didn't have a level in it at all. I thought those would, like, unlock after beating this one, but that's good. They realized that would be insanely tedious. So there we go, some hidden levels. I like it. Alright, let's see what we've got in store this time. Writing. So this is interesting. So now I could turn things into text, kind of. A bit inconsistent? What? This mechanic is inconsistent? I wonder why. How so? I guess I'll find out. So it's almost like is text, but you can choose what the text is almost. That's what at least that's the way I'm kind of thinking of it. Enter items in the text. Neat. So what do I want? I need a lot of things. If the rest of the dust only had puzzles after you saw the first one, yeah. I guess it is true. They wouldn't unlock every level at once, huh? So, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, a lot of the bonus levels unlocked right away when you transform, but I mean, the rest of the secret puzzles, yeah, you got access to a level as soon as you transformed something. Like with the two Babas and the depths, like both of those had a level immediately. But in this case, they decided, I think, to have a linear progression. Okay. What do I want to give up? Probably just this is. Do I need this is anymore? Probably. Well, for right, I definitely need this around. How many do I need to get rid of anyways? Yeah, you can't write is, can you? Nope. That's a little confusing. Oh, so I have to get rid of the is then. That's the only way I can write anything. Right? Wait a second, can I haven't tried this way. Let me try this. There's no way this works, right? No, I didn't think so. That wouldn't even make any sense anyways. Okay, kind of feels like I had to start like this. Oh, wait. Okay, I forgot I had the initial text, so it's probably enough to get through. Bye, 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 bye. Die. I love the sound effects in this game. Just... That's one way to push things, huh? Write the rules, rewrite the rules. Okay, we got an apple. We got this birdie over here. So he is a door. Sure, let's go with that. He's a door. Okay. This is the worst when you have to decide what you're going to give up. Oh, having two rock text seems redundant. It's not an apple. This isn't an apple? It's a fruit. It's totally an apple. Well, it's both. It's both. I mean, there's bananas, but it's funny. I'm guessing the fruit doesn't apply to the bananas. Which makes no sense, huh? Since when did Baba make realistic sense anyways? Maybe it's a tomato? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it could be. Do tomatoes have stems that stick out like that? I guess so, depending on how you clip them. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Fruit is my only option, so I probably want to write things now. Rock write what? Do I want to write open or push? I don't know, let's just pick one. Yes, that's definitely why, huh? Yeah, apparently Shrugs got the witness. Oh yeah, how is the witness going? I forgot about that. Are you guys stuck yet? I don't think this is working. I'm starting to think that I should have just given up one of these other ones. Do I ever need push at all? I have no idea. I just don't know what I'm supposed to write. I could write another rock text. Whee! Alright, so what's the point? We need something to be open. When I have an extra rock, I have an extra rock text sitting around. Sure, to have a second open, I don't know why. Oh, I'm out of items now. That's gonna be a problem. There's no text, so I guess I have to keep something around. Oh, okay, so this is like an ordering thing. I have to keep something around. In that case, we're definitely not giving a push. I will be needing that. Great. Desperately trying to look for puzzles to do but not seeing any. Yep, classic witness experience. That can happen, especially at the beginning of the game. Where are the puzzles I can actually do? Yep, that definitely happens. I still don't know what I want a second one of. But I definitely need to give up something. What do I give up? I don't think I'm gonna need a second open. Let's just do another push, sure. Yep, that can happen in that game. Information overload, eh? Yeah, well, I'm curious which areas you went to. Probably that one area, like, that's, like, got a bunch of houses, if I had to guess. Oh, I'm gonna lose my open. Well, that's fine, I guess. No, it isn't, actually. Okay. What do I wanna... Maybe I did need a second open, then. Yeah. Maybe I did need a second open, then. So I need to give up 3 things here. Well... It's a slight issue. I do this. Whereas, am I even gonna have enough items? Let me see this. Even if I did do this, I'm still short 2. Oh, I can rescue these. That's why this is over here. Right, I forgot this isn't Sokoban where you can't push 2 blocks at once. I was playing a decent number of Sokoban puzzles, so it got me confused. Nice. Yeah, once you finish Shrugs, you can see my streams of it. To avoid spoilers. Dun, dun. Well, if you end up refunding it, you might as well just watch me play it, I guess. See the insanity. Alright, we're gonna sacrifice you again. I feel like I want both of these rules around. Yeah, I found it. I found it eventually, but it took a while. Alright, so what am I giving up here? Ah, it's fun with resource management. What do I sacrifice? Yeah, I don't know, like, I guess some people kind of gave me hints in the sense that even telling me there was puzzles here. But, like, I was very confused as to why the achievement wasn't popping. Yeah, it was hard to figure out. I had to do it off stream. So no matter what I do here... Yeah. I'm gonna write a second open. I already tried writing a second push. Let's try writing a second open this time. Now, we'll do the usual thing that I did before. The cheese way. Yeah. Which way did you do it, Shock? Did you do it some convoluted way, or was it pretty simple? Because the way I ended up doing it wasn't too bad. So, I can just rescue this now. Now... Oh, sync some text? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did sync text then, so that sounds about right. What do I give up? Rock is push. Ooh, you know what? Having a second rock text wouldn't have been bad. Actually, I kind of need that, don't I? I just realized that. I kind of need that. I know what 2 is, so I need 2 rock texts. So don't give this up too early. Okay, how about this then? We'll write a duplicate one of these and then sacrifice it. Bye-bye. Yeah, this is a neat rule. I also just noticed that the walls are blue. I don't think I've ever seen that before. They use like a teal color. Dun, dun, dun. Still have not figured out the cursor's level thing, but I'll keep trying. Yeah, some of these are pretty mean. That's for sure. Okay, so now I can do the push and open thing. Oh yeah, Shock Shrugs is playing the witness, though. They're a bit stuck there. We'll see how it goes. Actually, what is this gonna do? This does not work the way I was hoping. Whoops. That's not gonna work as well as I would have hoped. How am I gonna give up all of that and still be able to do this? That's not how this works, right? You have to push it in. Yeah, that's not coming out. You know, I could have done fruit is instead. Maybe I should have just done that. What's the chances that that could be a thing? Not very high, I don't think. Yeah, it just sucks that I don't have enough items to be able to really sacrifice here. I don't think it's the kind of thing we're going to be duping things either. Rock is rock. That doesn't exactly duplicate. Yeah, I think I already lost. Alright, game. You defeated me for this. So, how would I ever do this with just one thing? With just 3 things left? The cheese wasn't documented anywhere? Oh, interesting. Yeah, what did you end up... Did you just, like, brute force it? I hope not. Yeah, it's not really a puzzle if it does just guessing, huh? I don't know what you ended up doing, what you ended up doing for that puzzle. Yeah, you brute forced it. Oh no. Well, you're not the only one I've seen to do that. Yeah, it's funny you could do that. Yeah, if it turns off, it's probably a sign they don't want you to brute force it, but I guess you can anyways. Yeah, so this isn't gonna work. Alright, time to rethink that. Good old brute force, yep. I'll admit, I did that occasionally in Taiji, too. Sometimes I try to reverse engineer the solution because I couldn't figure it out, so I'm like... Nice. Good old brute force, huh? Definitely not the way it's supposed to be done, but... Yep, you immediately ran away from that area. Fair enough. Okay, so... I don't really get what it wants from me here. And then, and now Carl's wanting to know the story of Shrugs and the Witness, eh? I mean, I liked how I started this. Yeah, I liked how I started this puzzle. Oh, you went inside the windmill, gotcha. Yep. All of us probably know exactly what where all these areas are, so we know exactly what it is. What am I forgetting about this game? I have sinks. Yeah, no matter what, it seems like I'm left with like 4 things. Seems like I was always left with like 4 things. Oh, yep, I had a feeling that's where it was going to be. Yeah, I had a feeling when you mentioned information overload, I thought I know exactly which area you went to. Yep, looks like I guessed correctly. Well, the general area, not the exact puzzle you were on. What did you even do? Like, what did you even do before that, Shrugs? Did you literally just get out of the laser gate and go straight to those trees? Is that what your experience with the game was? As I've seen some people do that. It's funny to see which area people go to first. I like how I'm talking about it instead of not solving because I don't know what this wants from me. Can I, like, do something silly where I stack things? That can't be a thing, right? Am I just overthinking this? I mean, it just seems like I don't have enough items. Like, I have to push and open at the same time. It really feels like a given that, like, that's forced. Maybe this is a stacking level. You don't remember Lasergate? It's like the one when you first exit the area. Like, you first start the game, you deactivate this white laser gate? Yeah. What did you do after that? Okay, so I'm going to assume this is a stacking puzzle. Yeah, that. So, if this is a stacking puzzle, what do I want to give up? I could give up one of these duplicates, but I want to stack as early as possible. So I can do this, and then do this. Look at that. Okay, perfect. Now I don't have to worry about my item shortage. Yeah, I think that actually solved it. So now, if I do the Isrock thing... Oh yeah, that's where... I guess that is true. Most people, yeah, as soon as they get out, they do the white-black squares. Then I'm guessing you went to the trees. Is that right? Or did you go somewhere else first? Because there are some fun areas around that entry area, but it looks like you went to the trees first and then brute forced them. Okay, so we've solved our supply issue. That was right. Yeah. What did it? Yep, that's an interesting start to the game. Am I still short one item? I am. What is this mess? I'm short an item again. Can I, like... Yeah, and the hexagon things. Yeah, I was wondering. I didn't want to mention it because of spoilers, but yeah, there's also that, and that's good you noticed those. Oh, you never solved those? Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of a different set. White, black squares, and little hexagon things. Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, I know which puzzle you're talking about. Yeah, the one when you first get out, you see like a big vault with that puzzle on it. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so how do I deal with this item shortage still? Right isn't going to give me more items, it just turns one item into another. Okay, yeah, so I think you, yeah, did something with that. Yep. Bye-bye those. Like, the minimum is going to be 3. This is so weird. Yeah, you never went back to the Great Puzzle? Fair enough. Dang it. Yeah, you went to the trees, you went to the windmill, or they, and then that's where they stopped for the day. Yep. Yeah, those opening couple... That opening experience can be rough, depending on where you decide to wander off to when the game starts, huh? Okay. I had to give something up here. Man, why does this puzzle feel difficult? I think I'm just being dumb, but I don't know if that's true or not. Then you stop for the day. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Yee boy. So yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure this is here because I'm supposed to write something here. What do you want from me, game? Yeah, we'll see if you can get to a spot where you're not stuck at, huh? Yeah, the opening can be a bit rough. Like, I think there's certain areas that kind of intended people to go towards at the beginning, but it seems like that's not generally what happens. I might have to take a break from this one. I'm just not seeing this. You see the solution to this? Nice. You forgot the solution, but now you see it. Nice. I'm just not seeing a way around the item shortage in this puzzle. I know there's item duping and all that, but it doesn't seem like it's going to help. I just end up with 2 rocks stacked on top of each other that I can't actually separate. Yeah, like I'm just 1 item short, that's all now. Okay. Okay, puzzle. You win for now. Let's see what else. Do we have any other ones I can do here? Yeah, I can try out D. Write the rules and rewrite the rules. More like override the rules. That's what it seems like. You tend to give up on puzzles fairly quickly. Maybe. I mean, sometimes that's the best thing to do. Like, sometimes you may not be able to solve a puzzle right away. Okay, so what do you... Oh, Hilo level. Level is here? I didn't expect this. Yeah, there's your thing. Cool, I'll try your thing then. Okay, so what are we dealing with? Killer Skulls. Killer Kiki. Hi, Kiki. How are you doing? Okay, we can't control the walls. Hilo, eh? Is that what your puzzle's called? There's not too much here. That's funny. There's just this random level sitting over there. It feels so out of place, but... oh, boy. Okay. I mean, I can't control Kiki. It'll just kill me. Oh, I said Hilo? Did I? When did I say Hilo? Oh, your puzzle isn't called that. I said Hilo. Hilo over there. That's gotta be my new thing now. Man, this right thing could be a pain in the butt because I gotta figure out what I'm gonna need multiple of. Hilo level, yeah. What is with this down here? Like, this is just silly. What's this? Yeah. Ohio, I've definitely heard people say that. I feel like something needs to be done with this wall. Like, wall is push, maybe? Yep, Ohio. I've heard some people say hi that way, which is funny. It's funny, why the Baba is not win over here. I guess that means Baba is win is probably my goal. I mean, I could disable it easy enough by shoving something in there. I feel like I want wall as push. Like, can I write a wall somehow? Not unless I can get some text in here. But I can push it the other direction. Like this. I can't because that wind's in the way. Yeah, wind, get out of the way. I want to do the right thing. I can write a stop. I don't think that's going to do anything useful, though. Ta-da! An extra one. It's funny, I could disable that thing easy enough. What does right not win, I wonder, do? Okay, now I have to try it. Oh, okay, I guess it just makes it so you don't write. I thought I would do it'd do something a bit more interesting than that. But hey, what are you gonna do? Kiki, don't do this to me. There we go. Yeah, Fear Not did the same thing, huh? I guess that's how Not has always worked, huh? With the mechanics, is that whenever it's something is not something. Yeah. It doesn't, like, turn it into everything, does it? I feel like there was something that did that. No, it was all I was thinking of that did, like, multiple items. But yeah, is not has never, like, applied it to multiple things. It's just like a disabling thing, essentially. Except for the erasure edge case. So I can write a win. Sure, let's see what happens if I do that. I mean, that seems... Yeah, it just negates the sentence. But yeah, the edge case where, if you do, like, wall is not wall, it just destroys the walls. I wonder why that push is there. It's very curious. Why is that push there? I mean, I can stack these. Boosh. Yeah, that edge case. That's the only real, like, weird edge case I can really think of that is different from that. Where it doesn't just disable transformation, actually, like, just to straight up destroy things. So, we have this now. So now if I destroy this, I can win. Yay! That was one of the things you tried with your puzzle. Nice. It was going to be some kind of destruction thing. Okay, there was definitely a level in there, so there's something sneaky to do with this. Why the level? I can get an item? What item would I want, though? This is very curious. Why an item? Why is there a level there? Maybe there's more to this than it appears. Level right? Wait a second. Wait just a second here. What is this, some kind of secret ending? Level right. I can get a win on this screen. So maybe you can win this. I hope it works like that. That seems like it has to be a thing. There's no way that's not a thing, right? Okay, but let's figure this out. How would I actually pull this off? Yeah, this is an interesting implication, isn't it? Wall is push is almost, I feel like, is almost certainly the play. Because this is, as far as I can tell, it's not separating. Well, maybe I can like push Kiki into it and then somehow control him? Can I just get another Baba? That would certainly help. Yeah, it would, but I'd lose my only object that's not a text in this entire level. You see it again! Oh, so you see what to do here. Let's see if I can figure it out. I don't know why I was stuck on the last level. I'm gonna go back and try that again. I feel like it shouldn't have been that hard. I really want to right wall, but this is just preventing that. And trying to do it over here, I can't get the right to that spot, I don't think. So I feel like it's some kind of split up I want to do. That would seem like the most promising thing, like pushing... Yeah, you know this game front and back, huh? Nice. Yeah, I figured you're definitely a fan of this game, huh? Now this would work if the defeat thing wasn't there. If only I had another is. I can't write an is. I tried that already. Wait a second. I can write wall. I can write something right on the wall is. Oh, that's sneaky. I can just straight up throw some text wherever I want. Okay, so I just need to write a push right on top of the stop. There you go. You go up here, write that. Okay. I can't write a win with this setup. But that's probably something like that. Let's just test if this works. Okay. Level right. Oh, that certainly works. Oh my goodness. Hi, Novo. Welcome in. I just found the right mechanic, and oh boy, does it seem to have a bit more implications than I would have thought. I have a push. Not that that's not what I want. What I really would like is a win. I'm gonna go back to this puzzle for now. Pikmin? Ah, Pikmin. My roommate loves that game. Ah, this accursed level. Let's see if I can solve this. The stacking just seemed too promising. That's like almost has to be the thing. Pikmin and... Wait, Pikmin and Baba is you? That can't be a thing, right? Well, I guess you can control your Pikmin with you and... I don't know. Oh, that's hilarious if that's actually the case. Man, Baba fans are something else, aren't they? Make all sorts of cool stuff. It's like I had to go through there, unfortunately lose an item. I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, but what else can I do? That bird has stopped, which is really annoying. You darn burb. Oh, you've done it. Okay, you made Pikmin and Bob as you. Nice. That'd be cool to see. Ah, you darn item. I can write at the same time, which is interesting. Oh, thanks for giving me the code. Yeah, I'll try Shark's level and then I'll try yours. Yep, more codes. It begins. Will I ever actually beat the game? Because I just play user levels the entire time. What's interesting is I guess I can write two things at once here. Can I? Yeah, I can, right? You got puzzles for Sigma? Nice. Aha! So I've gained an item because of this. Because I didn't have to stack two of them. What a sneaky little puzzle. You clever girl. Whoever designed this puzzle. Okay, now I think I have enough items to work with. Oh wait. I just realized I lost my last rock though. So I probably should have done that in a different order. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's an interesting... Right item duping. Okay, so I need to do the right now, because this is the only time I actually have access. With the cross shape? Really? That's interesting. Yeah, maybe you're right. There hasn't been that many item duping puzzles in the game, I don't think. Okay, yeah, I need to do the item dupe now. Now it doesn't really matter, I don't think, what I give up. As long as I don't give up my rock text. Or my is. Alright, you go up there. Oh crap, I need to get rid of that right roll. There's only but two, yeah. Is it just those two in the... Well, no, there's been more item duping. There's been more item duping levels. Like, there was the one in this one that involved, like, the huge stacking mess. I think that was a duplicating items level. Then, of course, there was two in the main game. Two in the main game were item duplication levels. And I think there was, like, one more in the gardens or something, from what I remember. I feel like there's been a few. And then there was the items... There's some bit item stacking levels, I guess. Like that one, with the fire and the ice. Okay, get rid of you, get rid of you. And now we have enough items. Oh, that could be done without item duping? Really? Interesting. Goodbye. Holy cow, what a hard puzzle. Cool, though. Cool indeed. Not Baba. Okay, area may be complete, but I don't think I'm done here. Not by a long shot. Because this is here. Even though I think at this point I've gotten every achievement in the game. I'm not leaving until I figure out this mystery. This freaking mystery. A skull housing? I guess, yeah, it's like, doesn't really describe exactly what's happening. So many things I could write here, right? Yeah, the skull house puzzle. Is there a better thing I can write? Besides push? I'd love to write like some kind of transformation, but no. I'm done this world, actually? Ah, I was hoping that win was a thing. If something is right here, right? Yeah, this is what I wanted to do, Noba. I wanted to write win, and then write level is win. Yeah, I mean, this has to be a thing, right? Like, why else would they have this level over here? It makes no sense. You have to be able to write something meaningful in this. Use seems useless. What would be the point? And obviously push. I already have a push. Win seems like the only useful thing. So I feel like level right win has to be a thing. So it's just a matter of figuring out how. Yeah, that'd be a red herring. It wouldn't really make sense. Like, it's not generally a good puzzle design to do that, right? Yeah, like, no, I don't think they would do that. Yeah, so I think the problem is, how do I... Can I, like, move this over and then do it? You got a climbing set. Ooh. Sounds like fun. You like hiking and mountain climbing. Nice. So what's your climbing set gonna enable you to do? One reason you like Celeste? Yeah, fair enough. Man, Keiki gets a feat. That sucks. And you had a strawberry pie. Nice. So you had a birthday recently too. My birthday was last week, I think. At this point, it would have been like a week ago. So this is what I want to do. It's just not gonna work. If only I could move this guy over. You got games to play, eh? Boo, it's not gonna work. Oh, you mentioned on Tuesday's stream. Nice. Yay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. I was too distracted with the puzzles. Oh, you never played Celeste? Yep, that's a game you should play. It's good. I don't know how you are with platformers. Yeah, it's not a puzzle game, but it's a good platformer. All people of all different skill levels can enjoy Celeste. Yeah, you know already? Nice. Yeah, pretty much everyone knows about Celeste at this point, huh? Okay, if I had the Kiki there, is there some way I could... Oh, I could just push that wall over, I think. So I think I was just overthinking it. Yeah, I think I could do that. Turn the push off, put you here. You go there. I could just do this. There we go. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Look at that. Woo, win. Now it's kind of stuck, so I gotta find a way to deal with that issue. How am I gonna get it out of there? There was no level in these, so it's not like I could do that. I could push the dust out of the way, right? Maybe not. Line light. Puzzle game optimization? What's an example of an optimization game? Yeah, I was thinking that too. What do you mean by that? That'd be interesting. Dang, okay, so... This is something. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to bring that out. I just need to add a win condition to it. Oh, mini motorways. Yeah, I remember checking that game out once. Alright, here we go. I could finally win this map. It was certainly a journey to do so. Yay! I did it. Okay. What did I do exactly? I mean, it's a pretty party screen. Yeah, outside. I'm outside of the entire game. I can go back in. I can't move. I'm sure I can go back in. Huh. Why is there just a random white dot here? Has that always been there? I'm outside. Let me see that again. Yeah, it sounded like it was backwards. When it was like a little dot there. Maybe it's just like a... Yay, back to the party screen. Null. It's just called null. Interesting. So I'm at the top. This is like the very top level. Because technically I thought the question marks area was like the top level of the entire game. Because it's the only map you couldn't seem to win. But this one, yeah, you... So this is the actual top level of the game, I guess. I guess there's not really anything to do here? Is this like some kind of like clue or something? Yeah, one puzzle left in that darn Cursors level puzzle. Yep, time for customs. And then back to the new adventures. I said I was going to get the land. I don't know if that's actually going to happen at this rate. It will. It's not going to take me that long to solve those. Yeah, this is fun. I'm wondering if this is some kind of hint or something. Make the position. Yep, custom time. Like, I wonder if the positions of the flowers mean something. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it. Well, that was a nice little find. That was pretty entertaining. Well, I'm happy about that. I guess that's it for the main game for now. Until I can figure out the Cursors level thing. Might just give up on the Cursors level and just look it up. Who knows? I've tried so long. I can always ask for hints, I guess, if I really want to. Okay, so here's Shrugs' level, and then I'll play your level, Nobo. Did you? Yeah, you sent me a level, I remember. Jump, eh? Okay, back to the party music. What is it with the random items in the background of the rules? Great, now I can't read it. Baba is you, well is stop, water is defeat. I'm just looking at the colors. Flag is wind, rock is rock. Okay. Baba on tile is power. Okay. It's another one of these similar powering levels. Power text, not on rock, is empty. Oh, another one of these type of levels, eh? Whee. Okay, so another one of these levels where I gotta put stuff on the rocks. Gotcha. Alright, let's think about how to break Shrugs' level. Alright, how do I break Shrugs' level this time? That's why the rock's on all the rules. Okay, fair enough. Just, yeah, it's a little hard to see, that's for sure, but it's manageable. There's no shift this time. Oh, it's gonna be move stacking, isn't it? Well, what kind of stacking can I even do? Maybe there's no stacking involved, but let's figure out what I need. Yeah, maybe I should have chosen like belts or something. Yeah, or something else. Something that's a bit more easy to see the background on. Or if anything, just change the color maybe. Then again, that might make it too hard to see the irregular one. Yeah, because it's a little hard to read like this. That's okay. I think I know what all the rules are. Okay, so we have defeat water. We have defeat water that I have to get past. How am I going to get past that? I have to think of a way to get past defeat. That's a bit of an issue. Yeah, flag is my only win condition, so I have to get over there somehow. Uh-oh. I don't have access to water text anywhere. How on earth am I supposed to get past that? Besides, like, losing control. But I can't lose control. Baba is you is the only thing I have. There's no safe anywhere. It's not sync. That's what the problem is. Maybe if I could sync it, sure, but I can't. That's funny. Oh, not on rock, right. It just disappears here. I don't have a has, unfortunately. That would have helped. Can I, like... If I'm scared of something, can I, like, do that and move at the same time? So move will allow me to get 2 tiles forward. So maybe I need to use fear and move at the same time. Maybe that's what's going to give me my 3 space jump. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. It's like Babas freaks out so much that he jumps right to the flag. Alright. You shall fear me. That's right, run away. Huh, I just noticed there's like a little thing over there. I don't know why there's a little wall over there. But I can get the rock where I want it over there. No, face to the right. The party music. We're having a rock party, yeah! Exciting. Maybe when I'm on the line, actually. I'm gonna have all the rules set up there. So, what do I want? I want Baba as move. I still need to figure out a way to stack things. I definitely want this rule active. So it's another one of these rules. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It could just be a different color, maybe. No, there's probably some object that would that would suit the purpose, that would make it a little easier to read. I like how we're just talking about that the entire time. We also need Baba Fear Rock. Okay, so those are the only 2 rules I would really need for this. How am I supposed to stack those? I don't have text fear or anything like that. Excuse me, orange. Oh no, not the color thing again. Look, I watched Aliens Rock play this game, and he called the room orange too. So I'm not the only one. He called the brown room orange because it's just dark orange. So that's one. I called it yellow. Yeah, that was just me Oh, you're talking about the yellow room. I thought you were talking about the orange room. The dark orange brown room. Yellow. Yeah, I think it was used to yellow from a previous level. Alright, what do you want from me, game? How am I supposed to stack these things? That room. Huh. I called it yellow for some reason? I don't remember. As I said, it could have been because there was a lot of yellow before that, so I was just used to calling everything yellow. Plus there's times where I just call yellow white and just say a bunch of other things. I don't remember. But sure, we'll go with that. Trying to figure this puzzle out. Moving things push things, right? Yeah, they do. Okay, so that's what's going on here. Right, I need to use the moving rocks to push things around. That's how I'm going to stack things. Alright, rocks. Yes, boo! Get out of the way. No, don't get on top of each other. That would not be helpful. Yeah, I figured it out. Well, I mean, I was just trying to figure out what my goal even was. Like, I couldn't start the puzzle until I actually know what my goal is. Well, yeah, now I know what my goal is, now I can start working towards it. Okay, whoops, don't steal that, please. Mine. Okay, there we go, that should stack things. Alright, so I decided that we need is and fear stacked. Ooh, that's not gonna be as easy. Okay, let's do the other easier stack first. Ooh, neither of those are gonna be easy. I'm gonna have to move this over here, I guess. Or put it sideways, maybe? Okay, wrong position. Now we try out the different positions and figure out what it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I need move and I think rock stacked. Oh, I'm gonna need to do this Baba stacking thing too now, aren't I? That doesn't make any sense. Baba fear rock and Baba is move. Yeah, what? I have to stack rock and move. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it vertical. Sure, that's fine by me. Yeah, this is definitely sneaky, huh? Stacking puzzle version 2. Okay. One down. Ooh, that's gonna do... What is that gonna do, actually? That's funny. That's what it does, apparently. Okay, that worked. And now... we need to get the second Baba stacked on top of this so I don't turn into a rock by accident. I should have done that first, rather than doing this. Should have stacked the rock and Baba first thing. So let's do that. Ta-da! This is just turning into a mess. Look at all these. Look at all this stuff stacked. Baba's move is gonna get annoying though. Okay. See if I can work with this. Not quite. Okay. There we go. Alright, we got the huge mess of rules. Got a huge mess here. Now let's get all these lined up. Oh no! When did that get over there? Wait a second. No, that ended up over there, and now I have to go back and redo the move thing again. That's fine. Okay, when did you get over there? You naughty rock. Oh wow, it was over there for a long time ago. Okay, you need to get into a better spot. You stay there. Stay put. Do. Almost. Kind of reminds me of that one meme puzzle. It's like, okay, just start undoing until things work out. Okay, that Baba should be in there somewhere in that mess of things. Line her up. I'm gonna need to push. Actually, I'm gonna need to like scare these somehow. Oh, I can't do move. I can't do Rocket's move anymore. It's like this puzzle has a very specific setup needed. Can't make the rock fear itself. Maybe that position's fine, actually. No, I need to be one over. Do. Okay. Can I somehow get that over there? Yeah, that's a bit of an inconvenience. It's like, do I have to... Whatever, I'm just gonna move it there to begin with. I don't know if there might be an easier way to do that, but I'm not seeing it. Man, this is difficult. So this is what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get this thing to move into position by itself. Now, what's the actual height I need? I have no clue. Huh, that's funny. I think that's actually the perfect spot. Just by sheer coincidence. What's the chances that that actually worked out like that? Okay, I can almost get that last one there. Oh wait, no, that would have been perfect if I just put it one space too far over. Okay, that's fine. At least the vertical timing is correct, and that's what matters. Just put it one space too far. Okay, here we go. How about that? You go there. There. Switch the order. You guys go on there. Why did you jump over there? Oh, it's because of, I think, move. Alright, now you try to finagle our way in here. Dang it. Really? You're gonna do that? You're gonna do me like that? It's because of the ordering. Yeah, see, now, you know, guys know what I want to do. I want to go there, but it just keeps pushing me over. Yes, move diagonal. That's a thing, right? Get in there. Okay. Man, Sharks, you made an evil puzzle. Either that or I'm just overcomplicating it. This is just mean with this positioning thing. Okay, yeah, is there any way to fix this? Like, I can't just leave one of these things sitting out in the tiles, or else it just goes away. Yeah, I know what's happening, I just don't know how to fix that. Like, there's so many layers to this. Yeah, now what? Maybe what I should have done was, okay, yeah, is there any better way I could do this? So yeah, I want to be standing here with the fear active. How the heck am I going to do that? Yeah, how in the heck am I going to do that? Well, I got this far without hints. We'll see if I can figure this last part out. Like, it'd be nice if I could get scared downwards and then scared to the right, but I can't actually set the roll up like that. I'm trying to think where else I could arrange these rocks. It's not like I really had too many places. Want a hint? Yeah, what do I do with this? Got any advice from me at this point, Shrugs? Because I spent a while on this level, and I feel like at this point I'm going to end up spending a long time. Any advice for me what to do here? Ah, what? You trolled me. That doesn't mean it applies for this puzzle, I mean, what? So the entire approach is wrong? That can't be right, right? Do I need to item dupe or something like that? That doesn't seem possible. Whee! Look at Bob, he's electrified. Yeah, because if that's not this, I have no clue what it would be. It's the only way I see to move 3 spaces at once. Fear doesn't like stack, does it? There's no way that's a thing, right? Yeah, Shrugs, does fear stack? Like, if 3 rocks, do I get... Okay. Like, I assume stacking 3 rocks won't scare me 3 spaces, right? Because then I'm going to undo the whole setup that took forever to do just to test that. Okay, well, I guess I could have done move twice. Yeah, I guess that's probably the easier way, huh? So I guess it was just doing move twice. That's an idea I can do. Yeah, I forgot it actually does that. That counts as 2 separate copies of the rule. Well, I found the troll solution, so good job, you got me. Still, I mean, that was cool. It's just too bad that doesn't actually work, because that actually would have been pretty neat. Yeah, you got me with that. Fear 2? Yeah, I don't know if that's how it works. Yeah, we'll just go with move twice. Well, still, that was a fun little stacking journey to get all that set up. Yeah, maybe not. Huh, I'll have to try that sometime. Nice, experiment this puzzle. Sigh, I can't believe that entire approach is wrong. Why did I come to that conclusion first? Maybe it's because I was primed with the previous puzzle? Like, why did it not occur to me just to do the simpler thing first? I have no idea. Yeah, it must have been the fact that I did the other puzzle first, and so I figured it was going to be similar. And again, it's also a little confusing that that's the way that's the way stacking works in this game. That you make like 2 of the same thing, and it considers it as 2 separate rules. Man, look at him go. Except I still need to do the I still need to protect this. Oh yeah, look at that. It certainly does work. It scares 2 pieces. Yeah, it scares 2 blocks. So that is how fear works. I hate to imagine what someone could make with that mechanic. So heck, you probably could use fear to solve it. Yeah, you probably could use fear to solve it, huh? Wow, what a puzzle. Yeah, that was cool. Thanks for that hint, because I would have been stuck there for forever. Let's try out Nobo's one, if he's still here. Or they. Okay, where did Nobo send me a level? Here it is. Let's try it. Wait, is this it? Let me see. Yeah, it is Nobo. Oh, so it is totally Pikmin. What the heck? Look at the crabs go. Okay, so there's my ship. Yeah, hey Nobo, I finally got to your level. Space to use the whistle, okay. I haven't actually played Pikmin, but I think I get the idea. Here's the ship. So I think this is the thing I'm supposed to be moving. Doesn't like remember how this game works. Okay, here they are. Let's see if I can figure out how to. Okay. Wait, what just happened? I'm not entirely sure, but we're killing those guys. Come on, follow me. I guess I probably don't want the crab to hit me, but the Pikmin seem to be able to... Oh, crap, that one died, though. Well, that's fine. It's just gonna head back and give me another one. Nice. Alright, can you guys help me with this at all? Yes, send me through the water, please. Thank you. This is hilarious. Kiki's sound? Oh, I didn't know everything had a sound. Alright, let's get rid of the rest of this water. There we go. Alright, come. I think we need to move this thing. What? Yeah, I wonder why it keeps making that sound. I need 3 to carry the flag. Oh, okay, so... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's a thing up there. I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Great. Okay, you guys. You stay there. Oh yeah, Kiki play. Right, I forgot that was a thing. Trying to get all these guys together. Alright, you jerks. You guys stay there. Okay, here we go. Carry the flag. Alright, we got the flag. There we go. We rescued it. That was hilarious. Oh man. Pretty creative, I gotta say. Yeah, I remember seeing my roommate do that. You're always carrying things with a bunch of Pikmin. That's hilarious. Alright, I think it's maybe time for the new adventures then. What do you guys think? Let's try it. Yeah, you sent me a level? Cool. Maybe I'll play it after doing a set. It's time to actually get to the land, yeah. Kiki play A to G, 4 to 6, huh? Alright, it's time to actually get the land. It'd be kind of silly to name my stream that just to not even get here. What in the heck am I looking at? There's 19, yeah. Oh, I thought it's a Cave of Migraine, so like that doesn't sound pleasant. Okay, so we got, what the heck, hands, feet? It's like different senses. I don't know what to think of this, but let's look at the Cave of Mirages. Oh, glitch. Gem is broken. Looks fine to me. Broken? What is it? Just like disable all the rules? Oh, it does. Yeah, it's glitched. It's broken. That's funny. Okay, now the gem's working properly. Yeah, there's a bug in this game. Introduce intentional bugs. It just freezes. I like this music. It's so pretty. Isn't this like the Crystal Caves music? I would like to break that. What do I want to break? Either way, I have to get through this fungi. Okay, that cliff needs to break. Let's see if I can get this and out of here. Yeah, it's the Crystal Cave music. If only I could rescue that and. So I really want to make the cliff broken. The only mechanic I have not seen yet is your least favorite one that you run from immediately. Oh no. It's that bad, eh? Guess we'll find out. What is going on here? I can control the gem. Maybe I need to push the gem inside there. That could at least help me to get the ant out, I guess. Might be another block pushing level. Oh, yeah. Oh, there was a remaining land of vehicle section? I must have forgotten about it. Yeah, I guess I just forgot about that section. I don't think I need this extra gem. Interesting, I didn't realize there was a section that I'd forgotten about. This isn't gonna work, actually. I can't get out. Oh, let's use the other jet. I feel like I'm just doing a really weird way of doing this. Yeah, this music is awesome. There we go. And is rescued. Now, let's start breaking things. Ha. You cannot stop me. Yeah, I love the fact that you can just glitch things. Alright, now... Oh yeah, I can just go to the flag. Who cares about the fun guy? Start breaking things. Even when it gets exploited, eh? The word broken is broken. The word broken is broken. It's overpowered. Looking for hollow spots. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, back to the regular old music. Baba is not broken. No, he isn't. Whoops. Well, that's funny. That's not a thing, apparently. Oh, the flag dies, too. I was like, why did the flag die? Oh, flag is defeat. That's why. I mean, can I just break the walls? I don't care about these walls. It's gonna break... Oh, yeah, it breaks everything but me. The flag is broken now, too, but that's fine. We don't want Baba to be broken. That'd be bad. I'll just scoot these through here. The wind particles still apply. I mean, it's still wind, I guess. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess broken doesn't actually erase the, I wonder how that works with feeling. It doesn't seem to actually erase the rules that are applied. It just, like, disables them. Because I wonder if the flag is still feeling wind right now, even though it's broken. Probably. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Hit pause to see the rules list. Yeah, flag is win is still there. But I mean, I don't know what feeling would do if it actually interacts with that at all. I had a plan and now it's gone. Rip. The plan is ruined. This thing's unironically broken? What, using feeling? I mean, I guess it just disables rules. It doesn't remove them. That's what I get from that. I just need a way to get rid of this darn broken thing. On this side. That's what I like to do. Yeah, if I could get that one over one more space, it would have worked. Too bad the wall is defeat. Just making things hard on me. Okay, let's just restart. I wonder what is feeling... I guess feeling broken is a thing, too. Best? Yeah, I guess it just does nothing. It negates it doing nothing, so it still just does nothing. Oh wow, I'd love to be able to get this U. Haven't made a level in a minute, so trying to experiment with it, huh? Not Baba is U is just not gonna be a thing, right? Yeah. Your favorite logic game. Yep. Hi, Forrest. Wait, you haven't played this before, have you? You just watched me play it, I think. Yeah. But look at this. We got a new rule. It's broken. Yeah, this rule is broken. It's busted. Hey, you can see, look, the walls are a little glitchy. Oh, wait a minute. I'll just start breaking everything. I don't need these rules. Give me those. Yeah, it is cute. Look at this. I'm just like, haha, you cannot stop me. It's glitched. So I think it's a great puzzle game. Alright, so what can I do? I could start messing with this stuff. This is the best puzzle game in existence. Yeah, I think for me, the Witness is still my favorite, but it's probably mostly because of the randomizer. How about this? Not flag is win. Aha. That's one way to break it, huh? Yep, so we got a new rule in this game. Alright, hidden blueprints. Let's see what we got. We got a Sigma's based, eh? Yeah, the Witness is probably my favorite. I mean, at this point, like, I don't know, like, if I were to play it now just blind, I don't know if it'd be my favorite, but with the randomizer, I've gotten so much play out of it. But yeah, Baba is very close. Like, it's probably my number 2 at this point. Like, dang, this game is cool. Even though it could be a bit frustrating at times trying to deal with the mess of rules you're looking against. Okay, so what are we doing with this? So, Forrest, whenever you see pipe as pipe or like something like this, it just means that you can't transform the pipe. So I can't do like this kind of thing. Maybe you knew that already. So this is what we got. Still. I think this isn't the first instance of still, is it? Yeah, so we have the pipe. It can't transform. It's stop, which means it's a wall, and still means it can't move. So I guess I can't use the move rule on it. Yeah, pipe is pipe, yeah. Pipe is pipe, not Baba, yep. It makes sense. Train is train. This train is made of train. Yeah. But I might want to keep working on these. These are fun. I want to try more of these broken ones. And then I'll go back to the other ones. Alright, so what do we want to make broken? Oh no, Mimic. I haven't seen this in a while. So Mimic basically allows it to copy the behavior of some other object. Yeah, the rest of the world is fun. Okay, so for example, I could make the train broken and then have something mimic it. But I don't have another train word. What do I want to break? Look at that wind, it's just sitting in there. Yeah, these mechanics seem cool. You're off? Alright, thanks for coming by, Novo. Thanks for sharing your level with me. That was pretty entertaining. Hopefully I'll be able to see you again for another user level or whatever you want to do. Show me. Huh. Pipe mimic Baba. That's not going to be a thing, is it? No, that's why the still is there. Because normally right now it should copy my behavior and allow me to control it, but... Baba means girl or grandma in Slovakian. We have different, more correct words for both. You can use Baba as well. Yeah, I feel like I remember hearing that, like, in some song there was like the word Baba or whatever. In Slovakian, that's interesting. So you speak Slovakian? That's neat. Okay, so still is just to prevent me from using move or you. You're from Slovakia. Cool. That's neat. Oh, thanks for coming by and stopping in the stream. From Slovakia. I have viewers from... It seems like most of my viewers now for Baba are outside the US. I mean, maybe it's just due to the time I stream. You imagine. Yeah, my mom is Russian, so I speak Russian. Oh, it's also the case in Russian. How about that? Baba. So maybe Baba's a she. Alright, Baba, you're a she now. It's 1 a.m. here. Okay, yeah, so maybe it's not my stream time. People stay up late. As I said, if anything, I could start earlier if people get sleepy. I might start streaming earlier, but at least Baba, so you guys can actually get to bed at a good time and see the whole stream. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so how am I gonna deal with this pipe? I can't transform it. I can't use move, and I can't use you. I can use push, I guess. No, I guess still even stops push. It does. Still is really like persistent. So broken is my only option. Okay. I don't want to make Baba broken because if I do that, he'll stop working. Yeah. He's broken. He's very looking very glitchy. Bzz. It's looking glitchy. If only I could mimic this train somehow. I can't turn into something either. What is with you, a darn train? Why are you here? Yeah. Brain is broken. Maybe that's what I should name next stream. So that was awesome. I found a secret ending to the game today, which was cool. I mean, quote-unquote ending. I don't know what to call it, but it was cool. Okay, so why is this... Boom. Yeah, I haven't seen Boom in a while. Usually I try to use the previous stream thing. What's with the choo-choo train? Look at it go. But why the train? I can't turn it into anything, so what's the point? Maybe it's gonna push something. That's an idea. Maybe the train needs to like push some words around and set something up. Yeah, it wasn't cool enough. I mean, yeah, blowing stuff up? Is it a hype train? I wish, that'd be nice. Hype train! That was hype when people were, it's like a few people were rating me and stuff. That was cool. Yeah, we'll see if this hype train could carry us to success. Let me restart this puzzle. Yeah. Baba mimic Baba. Nice. That's real useful. Yeah, but it'd be hard to understand probably recreating that. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to imagine. Alright, choo-choo train. How am I ever going to make the pipe broken? Pipe and mimic is like my only option. Okay, so pipe mimic Baba. That has to be a thing. So maybe I do need to make Baba broken. At least temporarily. So I like temporarily make Baba broken. That will at least allow me to get through the pipes. Maybe I can have the train push me? Yeah, I don't know how you'd even do that. Okay, here's a plan. Whee, there it goes. Now, if only Baba was push. If Baba is pushed, I can have the train push me through. Like this. That's funny. I can actually even get the win. That's an idea, isn't it? If only I could set that up. What if I put it on the other side? Wait a second. So check this plan out. I've got a new plan. I'm going to try putting the train on this side. And have it shoved through the wall. Here, you shove through the wall. Take that win for me. I like the arrows pointing to it like, ooh, you know you want this. And now, of course, when I set this rule up here, the train will destroy the rule for me. Choo-choo, here we come. And ta-da. Okay, I need to stop this crazy train from causing a crash. There we go, look at that. Oh, look at that, everything was, even the pipe was winning that time. Yeah, it's a fun little area, oh man. Oh great, I don't even know what the heck this nonsense is. Zero, huh? Okay, forget that for now. I'm gonna go and look at this one. And if the train crashed, yeah, I guess true. I guess I could have pushed like stuff all the way over there. I just didn't want it to push is win on the left side, but yeah, true. I could just grab Baba and just push it over to the left, huh? Yay, the music! I like this song. Okay, look at this mess of rules. What is going on here? The key's gonna kill me if I get on it somehow. We have cliffs to stop. Box has flag. Okay, so the box has a flag inside it, which is my win condition. So I gotta open the box somehow. Key is push. Probably the key, if I had to guess. Yeah, this one and the party music are my two favorites as well. I love those. Alright, so we have a key we can push around. We have these bugs for a reason I'm not sure yet. I need to make something open. Okay. Probably need to get that keyword out of the bottom and then put it into this open slot. That's really interesting. Like, why is... Yeah, see, this is the problem. Even if I take push off of... Oh, I can't take push off of key. Yeah, exactly. It's nice to have something different. I've heard the party music a lot of times. I wonder why key is defeat is even there. It's kind of hard to get on top of the key when it's being pushed. Okay, so what do we want to break? I can break the key temporarily. Unfortunately, I don't seem to be able to unbreak it then if I do that. So I can do this, right? The key is glitched out now. Yeah, the key is looking a little glitchy. You like the depressing... Is that the one I call the weird music? I think so. Yeah, I don't know if that's a feeling I generally want to have in my levels. Okay, I can disable this broken rule by using lonely. So what the lonely rule does is that it only applies if the thing is by itself. Well, I mean, that's probably what about you to expect. So like, for example, if I push something on top of this key, I can unbreak it, easy enough. Someone who regularly... you stupid key. See, that would be great if I could be on the other side of this thing. I haven't even looked at these bugs. Why are there bugs here? Well, I guess I could push you on there for whatever reason. The key's no longer broken. Oh. Maybe I just need to do some kind of shuffle here. I mean, that's great, but unfortunately it's still broken again. And once I turn off bug as push, I can't get it back on, I don't think. It's like the entire thing of this is getting this key out of here. Seems to be the entire main gimmick of this puzzle is how do I get the key out of this room? What I'd like to do, I think, is have the key broken now. Put like a bug here. You see it? Nice. What would be ideal is if I could somehow like push a bug upwards into the key. That would be great. But how am I gonna pull that off? It kind of sucks that once you turn off this push, you can't get it back on. I have a lot of bugs for some reason. Yeah, if only. You always think so until you run into that one issue, huh? Why the bugs? Yeah, this game is full of bugs. That's for sure. We got broken keys. We got literal bugs in the game. What a buggy game. Yeah, like I don't have any like remote. I don't have anything that like moves, so I have to have this on like right away. This broken is like stuck. Okay, well I probably don't want to trap those bugs in there. The fact that there's 4 though means that there's something weird going on. I could be looking too much into it, but then again, Block pushing puzzles. These always seem to be the bane of my existence. Hempuli's live? Ah, nice. The maker of this game, right? What does Hempuli do now? Play puzzle games, I'm guessing? He always streams at the exact same time. That's funny. Yep, time for me to go earlier, I guess. I mean, these are just the days that work well for me. Which usually I like to watch Michelle's streams. I could end up like picking a different stream time. I don't know what stream time would honestly be best at this point. Maybe I need to move the key. I could at the very least move it down one space. Maybe that's better than where it is. Yeah, in fact... No, I don't want to turn this off. If I could just find some way to get anything up through here. Yeah. Thursday streams are good, huh? A darn bug. Oh, okay. Way it does the streams typically work on his next game, or work on smaller games, or play games. Environmental Station Alpha? That's a Hempuli game? Interesting, I didn't know that. Yeah, like I could have moved the key down one space. Ah, nice. I remember. I think some of the streamers I watched had played that game at one point. Man, I just can't see a way to actually get anything in here without this darn corner getting occupied. This corner right here is my main issue. Yeah, I've heard that game can be pretty frustrating though, so that's one thing to keep in mind. But I do like the pixel art, it seems pretty neat. Yeah, a lot of us might not have time for games as much anymore, huh? Can I just control the key? That's a thing, right? Oh no, that's why defeat is there. I can't control the key. I'll just die. Controlling the bugs is not an option. What is with these bug guys? I'm very confused. Yeah, this is the expression I have right now. What is going on with this puzzle? Yeah, block pushing games. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like, there's a lot of genres that, like, sure, the games may be great, but if it's not something, if it's not the genre you're interested in, then you might not just end up playing it anyways. I really don't get it. I'm gonna restart and see if there's anything I could have changed. Maybe there's something I could have done differently here at some point. I could have left that keyword down there and pushed that, perhaps? Let's see what that would have done. If I'm doing that plan, I think I want to leave the key here. Alright, glitchy key, glitchy. Ah, nice. Yeah, you're the puzzle. Alright. Yeah, let's see if I can finish this set. Okay, so the key's still broken, but now I can bring this up. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, the key's still broken. Oh, that's going to be a bit of an issue. How do I get that word off of there? I need to get that word off. Here's some hard puzzles, no kidding. That's not good. This might not actually work. Maybe they thought of that. Yeah, look at this key. I can't get that word off of there, so I can't unbreak it. Well, it's not broken right now. But of course, yeah, it may not be broken, but I still can't open anything. It'd be nice if I could separate these somehow. this set. Wow, okay. True. Key. The stupid key. Key. Yeah, I don't think that's coming off of there. Push is always going to be on, so it's stuck. Rip. But how else am I supposed to get anything pushable in there? Just mean. The rest of this puzzle is all relatively easy. So this set, yeah, so I'll probably end up ditching this set then. Man, I didn't think broken would be a difficult one, but I guess it is. I've got to find some way to push that up. So if I have a bug stacked on here, like this, let me see actually, what does that do? Oh, so your solution didn't work. Wow. This is a hard puzzle, it seems. Yeah, it really always amazes me with this game how so few elements can give you a hard puzzle. So this is what I was... it's not exactly what I was hoping would happen. Yeah, if I had some way to make this key not lonely now. But I mean, that's the entire point. Is that if the key is sitting on a bug, it will be pushable. It was literally him looking at dogs for 10 minutes. What do you mean looking at dogs? Like just dog videos? Man. So we push the bug down. Sorry for that burp. Let's see. I could have a bug below this. I'm not sure what the point would be. Looking at dogs, eh? That's cute. Focus push has to stay on, right? Because the key's broken as long as there's not something there. So focus push has to stay on from what I'm getting. Oh, nice. Just looking at pictures of dogs, huh? These stupid little bugs. If only I could control these guys to somehow like position them anywhere else besides where they're currently positioned. Like, these bugs are the worst. They will not... It's because of this room shape. Yep, I have no idea. I'm a bit stuck, so let's go and seek adventure elsewhere, I suppose. Is this pink section part of the broken? Huh. I don't know what the pink section is. Okay, let's try Shrugs' level, and then check out this. Alright, Shrugs, let's see what you got for me. WTBQ 79. Alright. We have jump and we have leap. Hardest level I've ever made. Oh no. Why do you give me all these hard ones? I get stuck on stream trying to solve these. Hardest level you've ever made. Wait a second. Did you take that one puzzle and like make a different solution to it? Okay, well, I can get rid of that early as possible. Oh no. Okay, this one might have to take several sessions then unless you give me hints. That's just cheese, yeah. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's give it a try. Hard is relative, right? Okay, so it's the same. We're dealing with mostly the same rules before. Power text not on rock is empty. Yeah, sorry if it's hard to read some of these, whoever's actually watching. So the deal is, as soon as I step on these tiles, anything that's not sitting on a rock is going to go away. And I need to come up with some... Okay, so you did Bob a feeling move and move is defeat. No stacking moves this time. Okay, well, what do you want me to stack? That's funny. What's with the blocks? There's just 4 pushable blocks for no apparent reason. What is this thing anyway? Square? Square is pushed. Okay, I just have pushable squares. For what reason, I'm not sure. Well, let's assume that I want to, Okay, let me try this. It's something I want to try. Okay, so we're going to stack these. And now see what happens. You want to incorporate a name, but it didn't work. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I remember, I think Carl used to put my name in the puzzles. Yeah, give me the hard ones. That makes me want to try some of those Axorady levels again. I haven't seen Axorady in a while. Okay, well, there's that. That's that answered. I do not move several spaces just because of having several rocks stacked together. We're gonna try a double fear solution then. Thank God that doesn't work. Yep, I didn't cheese your puzzle. Oh darn. I guess I'll actually have to find the proper way to do it. I mean, I could scare myself a lot of spaces with doing some of this stacking. I can just do a double... I wonder if a double fear will work. Not quite. So, I could always go for the quadruple fear. Sure, let's do it. Let's go for the quadruple fear strat. Okay, so we need to do this typical thing again. Separate these guys. I wonder why there's 4 of these. Whatever. I don't know if I need to have 4 of these. Well, let's see if this plan works. Quad fear? Yeah, let's see if the quad fear works. Alright, so I'm gonna try it. Oh no! Yay, the cheese! Too bad, I'm cheesing it for now. It's my solution I came up with, so that's what I'm doing. Well, I wonder what's with the squares anyways. There's a lot of elements in this puzzle. Like, I don't know if we need this many. Alright, let's try the quad fear and see if this actually works. But I mean, you don't know, it might not work. There might be some reason why this doesn't actually work. Okay, perfect. That's what I want. Okay, check. Okay, let's see if this works. It'll almost definitely work. We'll find out. Okay, so where do I need it this time? Down there. Yeah, I'm getting 4 rocks. Notice that, like, I wonder why I am getting 4 rocks. I guess you probably wanted me to make some really convoluted, like, stack. Okay, there we go. Get someone to playtest level. Well, there we go. The playtesting is being done as we speak. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to design a level to, like... Because, I mean, a good puzzle generally should try to, like, guide, like... I mean, I guess there's certain puzzle design elements, right? But generally you want to make sure there's some kind of logical path the person could take to see what the solution's supposed to be. Because otherwise, yeah, you end up with all sorts of stuff that people do. But, like, yeah, I wonder if I think about it a bit more, I wonder if I could see what the logical path is here. Okay, so let's try it. We're going to need Rock Fear Baba again. There's no equivalent that's for feeling, that's for fear? Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Holy cow, look at it go! Whee! Look at that rock. Holy crap. It's slightly annoying to do it this way. Oh my goodness, this might be slightly janky. Because now I have to try to get the stupid rules on there. You know what would have been really nice? If I actually kept that fourth rock around somehow. Whee! Look at it go. It's funny, I could stack those. I wonder why this extra thing is over here. You know, I wonder if these squares could probably help me, actually. I wonder if that's why the squares are here, to make things slightly better for this. For trying to move rocks around when you got stacked rules. This is a funny concept, though. Trying to do a quad fear. That's how things work in this game, I suppose. Hey, give me that. That's not yours. Almost. Yeah, it's not the intended solution. I want to see if it's going to work, though. At this point, yeah, it's already kind of screwed. Interesting. Yeah, how about I let you see if you can. Yeah, maybe you can. Maybe we'll see if we can do an anti-cheese for this. Huh? I wonder if it's not possible. That's funny. I just wanted to see if that was gonna work. Either way, maybe I'll come back to this then after I think about it a bit, and we'll see if we can do an anti-cheese for it. I wonder if there's any anti-cheese that would actually work. Because that one might take me a while. If it's even more complicated than that, I might try to solve that off stream then. Or I might come back to that at the end to see what I can come up with. It's much more complicated? How is that even possible? That's wild, though. You spent a long time working on that one, huh? I'll have to see if I can solve it. It might be one I need to... I might need to do off stream. Oh goodness, look at this now. He's going backwards. Look at the dude. Zoop. Yeah, backwards. That's funny. I wonder what else reverses. Okay. Ah, the peaceful. We got the peaceful music now. So let's read some rules. Don't try to walk to the flag directly, huh? Baba facing flag is defeat. There is a revert in an earlier world. Revert. Yeah. What about it? Revert and reverse? Yeah, Gigi's here. Have you seen Gigi before, Forrest? Look at him, he's like a camel. I don't know what he is, he doesn't have a hump. So, Gigi is push. Oh, I can move him around. Skull and Gigi is defeat. Okay, so I don't know why that's there. Why are the names so similar? Revert and reverse. I mean, yeah, llama. Gigi the llama. Why are the names so similar? I wonder what else you could have done. What else could you have called revert, I wonder? Like reset, maybe? Yeah, what would have been a different name for revert? Maybe you could have called reset or something. I mean, who knows? Maybe reset's an actual rule. Yeah, maybe. Okay, what is the deal? What is the gimmick here? Maybe it's to get Gigi as you somehow? That's interesting that you can destroy Baba as you for no apparent reason. Dang, you see it already? You're fast. You're right, you've never seen these puzzles yet, have you, Carl? Yeah, why reverse? Oh, nope, never mind. Yeah, or no, you're saying you've never seen these puzzles, yeah. Oh, he can pull text too, actually. Never mind. Yeah, I see what to do now. But yeah, moving things can move text too. So I need to move him. And then we need to go... Zoop. Oh my goodness, let go of that, please. Thank you. Okay, stop moving for a second. We need to line you up properly. I need to get this guy's help. I gotta do a better setup than that. It's not gonna help. Ah, yes. Textus pull is always fun, huh? Always causing issues. And not quite enough time. Probably should have given myself a bit more time at that spot. How about you go backwards a little, dude? Sure, that'll do. Give me a bit more time to deal with this. Oh, it's funny, he pulled his own text along. Haha, everything's sticking to me. Sticky, that's what it should say. Text is sticky. That's basically what it feels like. Alright, I'm doing this somewhere else. How about we do it up here or something? Can I just turn this off? I don't think I can. I can this time, yeah. But I will need to actually have it on when he's doing his thing. Alright, Gigi, how about you go here? There we go, perfect. Alright, and yoink. Yoink. Yoink the text, please. Thank you. Perfect. Disable this because that's a pain in the butt. Alright, Gigi. I need you to win for me. You can't. Gigi is defeat. That's why I can't do that. Okay. But I did fish this out for whatever reason. Oh, I need to go. Maybe I need to get back in. I need to park Baba at the flag. Alright, Baba, let's do it. Because he's not technically facing it then, is he? Or she. You're a she now, aren't you? Alright, so we go here. This is going to be slightly confusing the control, I think. Uh-oh. I gotta... Everything's backwards. Alright, Baba. Beep. Parking in. And parked at the spot. Nice. Gone fishing. So it's basically a level about parking. Nice. What a silly game. Untouchable, eh? Oh, look at Bob over here. He's scared. Don't be scared of Baba. Baba doesn't bite. Baba is reverse? Right, I guess that makes sense. Can I just like... No, you can't like flip him like this. All reverse does is seems to change the direction of movement-based things. Oh, I don't think I've seen this before. Blob, eh? Yeah, that's a blob, alright. Okay, Baba is word. That's interesting. Why do I have that? So what word does is, yeah, this guy acts as the text Baba as well as the actual Baba. How am I going to help Kiki get over his fear? I can move this guy out of the way. You have an idea for anti-cheesing? Nice! Yeah, because that'll help me to know what the actual intended solution is. Okay, I wanted to help him get over his fear, but that's quite not going to work. Not like this, at least. I'm going to help Kiki get over his fear of Baba. What does reverse with you do? Nothing, I'm guessing? Oh, whoa! Hello. The heck? Excuse me? That's what it does? Okay, so it also changes your movement and makes that backwards. The facing direction doesn't change, so what's happening here? Yeah, kick what? Yeah, no kidding. What the heck is this? So I guess what's happening here is that Kiki's trying to run away from Baba, but instead he actually ends up running towards Baba because it's backwards. It's opposite day. Left is right, up is down. Kiki just ends up running towards Baba rather than away. That's funny. Here, Baba, you can come out too while you're at it. Alright, you gotten over your fear? Cool. We're all good now? We're all good. Alright, we've gotten over our fear of Baba. Baba's our friend now. Okay, that's step 1. Now what's step 2? Just to sink some stuff? Ooh, nope, there's no pushing stuff in. Alright, Baba's gonna have to be our win condition then. Is the only thing that gets through. I can't control Baba. How do I get Baba in there? Yeah, because he's the only word I can actually get through. Yeah, I like this. It's interesting, these like two-parters. Like, these are always kind of neat. Okay, I mean, I can kind of goad Baba along. What should I get rid of, I wonder? I don't think I did extra Baba around here. I was like, ooh, item duping. Nope. I don't have a second is. I totally can. What's this? I wonder what this is going to do. Nah, you can't do that. I thought of that. I guess I would have made it way too easy. Okay, Baba, you can't transform. So, let's get rid of these extra words that I don't think I need anymore. What else should I get rid of as well? I think Baba Fear Kiki should be a thing. Someone push? Still need to find some way to get him up. Oh, I see. Maybe I can get Baba to run towards me. That'd be one way to do it. If that's the case, then I want to get rid of push. Okay, let's go to Baba along. Alright, Baba, let's go. You get in there, please. And now, instead of running away from me, Baba will run towards me. Hey, come here, Baba. Let's do it. That's funny, we found a way to make someone run towards you. That's pretty cool. Alright, so, oh no, we're gonna get a reversing shift now? What is going on? Text is win. Huh, it's so sparkly. Fear, yeah. Love, yeah, Baba love me. There is a love word, too bad there's not a love rule, huh? Yeah, I like that. Huh, flag is reversed. Game is cute, yes it is. You know, that's one thing that's great, about this game. So it's just fun to just play around with the rules, even if you don't actually solve the puzzle. Sometimes it's fun just to see what the heck happens. Wait a second, so what is reverse going to do with shift? Oh yeah, it certainly changes, so it changes everything with your movement. All of your movement is reversed no matter what the cause. Sneaky. Okay, so let's send this through. Yeah, it reverses all your movement. Whoops, I don't want to actually activate that. Probably should send it in a different order so it doesn't actually turn on. Here, the S can go in first. Alright, we'll send all that through. Now we want to maybe reverse the text. So now the text has opposite movement. So we could send Iswin to the other side. There we go. Reverse Baba, so you go through. Nice. Deal with backwards controls. That's not so bad, I guess. And win. Nice. So we can reverse shift as well. Any kind of movement of any source. Yeah, what a nice and easy one. I guess you weren't kidding. That was pretty easy. There we go. I actually did it. Land, land, land is beaten. Now, could you do Baba's win? I wonder. Oh no, Baba isn't. See that Baba is not win at the bottom. Yeah, they thought of that, huh? That would have made it. That would have been an easy solution, huh? But yeah, the Baba is not win rule at the bottom actually makes it so Baba is win will not work. Yep. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to realize the implications of a rule until you actually start messing with it. Okay, let's see what this nonsense is. You tried on cheesing it? Oh boy, what? Your idea did not work. Welcome to the land of dots. We have lost our resolution, and now everything is just dot. Well, that's probably wall. Yep, that would seem to be the wall. This is nonsense. One of these is flag, and one of these is wind, probably. Yeah. This is just silly. Well, the Baba is you must have been that pink thing over there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Alright, what's our ooh this time? Okay, now the text is as a square. Sure, let's go with that. Here's Baba is you. I don't know what this is. What is this thing? Defeat, maybe? Wallace stop is here, and I don't think I'm getting it. Darn. But I don't know what this thing is. There's our flag, I guess. Amazing. Let me rewind. Is there something I could have done earlier? This is just funny. So now I gotta imagine what everything is. Okay. Well, yeah, that's the flag, alright. So there's our flag text, this box. What the heck is this thing up top, then? I have no clue. Okay. Flag is... What is this green thing? Some kind of object of some kind. Now where's our win? I feel like it's probably this thing here. Unfortunately, this is one of the two worst... Is this the one that you wanted to run away from, or is this something else? Sprite manipulation. Oh, okay, so this is like custom sprites, I guess. I don't know what this thing is. Okay, this is a different one. It's some kind of rule. It's probably win. That's probably my win right there. But how am I going to get an is in there? I do not know. Let's try resetting. Yeah, this is kind of mean. It could change the sprites, huh? Yep, apparently. Okay, let's try... Oh, I can do is flag. Okay, yeah, now I have a flag. Big whoop. Yeah. I guess it's good, yeah, for making mini games or for, like, adding custom, like, objects and mechanics. Or for maybe, like, hiding things? I don't know. I could think of maybe a couple uses. I don't know what this... Yeah, this yellow box is almost certainly my win, but how am I going to get around it? Oh, I have you, silly. Duh. I have you text over here. I should probably be using this. But what do I want to use it for? There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this may look very confusing, but it makes sense in its some kind of twisted way. Okay, let's move this up. And now we want to do flag is you. I think. I'm going to say that's what that yellow thing is. Yellow block is you. Which would be like this. Okay, there we go. Yep, that was what I had to do. There's quite a few of these, aren't there? Ba 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 ba. Okay. Yeah? Ba 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 ba. Oh, the silly music is back. Oh my goodness, what is this nonsense? Everything's glitched. Okay, there's some kind of object here that I can't tell what it is. Well, there's the Baba Is You. Well, we got Baba Is You over here. Yeah, what the heck? Seriously now? Okay, this is a thing for something on the right. I don't know what this is. Let's try to figure out what this thing is. Yeah, what's this ba? I don't know what this ba is. And what are these bas? Is this a defeat roll maybe? It's somewhere there's a defeat roll sitting around. Yeah, switching that seems bad. This is just nonsense, huh? It's silly, though. This is probably going to be like the thumbnail or something. Just this utter stupidity. Oh, you see the solution? No, really? I don't know how you could see anything in this level. That's probably the defeat rule on this side. Is this win, maybe? What is this? I don't know what this stupid thing is. Isn't this a face at the beginning? Is it? Maybe. Okay, yeah, this... Wow, Baba Baba Baba? I never would have guessed. Well, we found what all these objects are now. This is obviously the stuff in the middle. Oh, man. Oh, people are... Oh, no, backseating. Oh, Baba Baba Baba. You shouldn't have told me the solution. Now... Oh, boy. I still don't know what this is. But this is clearly the defeat thing. But what the heck is this thing here? This is probably win, isn't it? This is probably... Oh, that is win. There we go. I found it. Actually, no. Baba 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 Baba? Baba is Baba. Well, I found my win. I just need to get rid of the stupid defeat roll. Maybe that's why this wall is up here. There we go. That's why that was there. Now I can finally get rid of the defeat roll. There we go. And I can... This is my win. I can borrow this is here. There we go. Okay, cool. It was Baba Baba Baba. You guys were right. Alright. Question marks. Baba. Look at this silly... Okay, well this is an actual is. I'm guessing just the things are reversed. Okay, this is you. What is this? I guess the text and the things are backwards. Yeah, that's usually what's happening here. Oh boy. A skull is skull. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. I don't even know where the defeat rule is. It's just nowhere to be seen. I guess that's what that thing is up in the... That's wall is stop. Yeah, wall is stop is up there. Skull's defeat is nowhere to be seen. So I don't know where that's hidden at. Nowhere that I can tell. Oh, maybe that's what that thing down there is. That is Skull's defeat, probably. Okay, let's just kill it. We have this I can push, and we have this I can push. Too bad I don't have an actual push rule around here. The confusion is real. None of these are pushable, except this is. The is real. Yeah. Why are these stuck at the bottom? That's just mean. These are stuck at the bottom of the screen where I can't do anything with them. Oh, is one of these is push, I bet. One of these dumb rocks is probably push. Yeah, it is. There we go. Okay, so their push was hidden in there. Okay, based on that, I think I might finally have enough objects to... Yeah, now I have enough objects to break it, maybe? Yeah, bye-bye Skull's defeat. We got rid of that. My computer turned itself on for no apparent reason. Good to know. Yeah, my PC does that sometimes. I don't know why. Alright, so one of these is win, then. This is kind of funny. At least this makes a bit more sense than the other one, I think. I don't know which one's win, so we're just going to try them both. Do. You go up there. Nope. Failed the 1 in 50. Nice. Well, I mean, yeah, it's reasonable enough. Oh, no. Ah. Ah, what is this? Alright, let's try to find stuff. Push against every wall until something happens. Ah, there we go. I can get through there. And now the walls no longer stop. Great. Well, one of these was stop. I guess this was stop. Well, I don't care about that then. There's Baba Is You down here. Mystery. I wonder where Win could be hidden at. This could be Win up here. Yep. Wow, this game has great graphics, huh? One white square with another white square. Yeah, that was my other is. Nice. I mean, okay, now we got Abab Sidig FVFG. Oh, yay. Letters. We all love those. Watar. Yeah, Watar. That's what it's called now, eh? Okay, we got killer W's. J's that you can push around. Yeah, in order to troll me, maybe they were put in reverse. I mean, I wasn't paying attention when I was doing it. Djembe. Djembe. I actually know how to play a djembe. That's not how you spell it, though. Okay, so... I wonder if this is the word rock or what. I have no clue. I don't know which one is which. Baba Is You. That's what that is, obviously. Oh, so these J's are rocks, but the other J isn't. Nice. That's not confusing at all. Okay, let's try to move this up. Prefer not to be stuck against the wall, please. Okay, I can sink one of these. Die. I don't know what this M is. Oh, that's the push thing. I forgot about that. Like, this one's an actual rock. I like how it's all the silly music now. Yeah, this is definitely not what I expected to be doing. Controlling a J. Now, if I could get control of this... Pretty sure I could have done that. What I want to do is get control of Baba while still have the J at a spot that I can reasonably do stuff with. Yeah, because I can't push anything out of here. Boo. I'm going to try restarting. Well, this is kind of forced. So I know what's going on, it's just... Now I gotta figure out the execution of this. I don't need to... I can do 2 U's, that's what I need to do. Oh, I'm not doing that now. Let's control both at once. Yeah, there we go. Oh crap, that's not what I want to do. This reminds me of that puzzle, like... There was this basic puzzle in this game I played called Chips Challenge as a kid that just involved pushing 2 blocks across 2 pieces of water. For some reason, as a little kid, I could not figure out what to do, even though it was like the most obvious thing in the world. It was literally supposed to be a tutorial level. I don't remember why I was stuck on that. Well, as a little kid, I guess there's only so much you can expect. Or being able to solve puzzles. Yeah, it's like, it was literally so basic. Like, oh, push block into water. I knew how to push the blocks into water, but for some reason I kept wanting to push like this. Like, I kept wanting to push one there and then one next to it. And for some reason didn't think of just trying to make a bridge across. That was so silly. But eventually I was very determined and beat that game. Okay, can I please separate these at some time this century? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, how about this? There we go. Yeah, I wonder what ages Baba is considered to be for. Let's just go through there, sure. Alright, there's Water's Sink. Bye-bye. I guess this is Wallace. What is this? Oh, this is W is defeat. Whatever W is. I don't know what W is supposed to be. I just need to get a water through. Okay. Oh, I just need to transform the W's. I can't. W is W. Darn. What is this I? 3+? Yeah, 3-year-olds playing Baba. Well, they might have fun playing around the first level. I don't know what the stupid... Oh, that's Wallace Stop. That's what that is. That's Wallace Stop over the down here with the IAS. Okay. I kind of want to push these H's around, but I don't think it's going to happen. Well... No, I don't think it's going to happen. I can't get through now. Nothing gets through here. Dang. Surely there's something I can do. Oh, sink. That's what I need, probably. Yeah, which one of these is sink? I forget. That one. Die? There we go. Yes, war. Well, I'm blasting through this section. This is pretty easy. 1 + 2 = 3. Nice. I've always wondered what the purpose of the numbers were. Like, did they even do anything? Yeah, 3+, huh? 3-year-olds playing this game. One of these is probably like and or something. I guess equals is probably is. Oh my god, what is this nonsense? Yeah, that definitely does something. Okay. Well, at least we know these are objects of some kind. I don't know what 3 means. Can I push it? It's push. Okay, gotcha. And I do have a 0 over here. I can do something with zeros. 0 is 0 and something. Probably stop. The numbers are... Oh, right. Spelling. Spelling group 2 and group 3. Oh, good point. And that's literally it? That's funny. Hey, but it does have an actual operation. Okay, so we have... I think in the upper right, we have wall is wall and stop. And then we have whatever this 1 is. Baba is you. I guess is what 1 is. 1 is. So yeah. I want wall is push. I want 0 = 3. How am I gonna actually pull it off? Why this 2? I don't get what the 2 is for. It's probably a flag, isn't it? Yeah. The only thing I could do with zeros is put 3 on it, which is push, push. Like, I can't set this here and leave. Is this an and? It is, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is an and, actually, is what this is. That's why I said 1 plus 2 equals 3. This is kind of funny. I guess that's an and. Yep. What am I supposed to do with an and, I wonder? I can do 2 equals 1. Oh, that's actually good. More ones. I could just do 1 equals win. I don't need to have a 2 anyways. There we go. Put you there, please. Wallace push. Gotta buy zeros. You don't scare me. This isn't the best, actually, for getting these... How am I gonna get anything into this win? This zero's in the way. Yeah. These zeros are kind of in the way. Maybe I need to do the push thing? Like, working these guys in and... kind of like... It's hard to describe. Some of you could probably see what I'm trying to do. Trying to, like, use these ones to work together to separate this. There we go. Come out, please. Good, but it was the wrong direction. I'm going to do the up here. There we go. Pull it out. These ones are silly. I think this is the last one of this silly section. And Baba's win. Nice. The number 9 would not have any use at all? What, you can't... Oh, I see. You can't use 9 to use an octave? It's just decorative. Well, there we go. That's what Land is like. I'm stuck on this one. So maybe I'll go check out that last vehicle section that someone pointed out. And maybe after that I'll take a look at Shrugs' level one more time. I still have time. You know, I haven't looked at this. Is this the... Shrugs, is this the rule that you said you wanted to run away from and never see? I'm kind of curious about that now. That's not the one. Okay. There's so little left, though. Like, I almost have nothing left. It's not. Interesting. Well, maybe I better take a peek at it anyways. I'm actually curious about what the heck this is. Okay, it's just some text stuff, I guess. Okay, land of vehicles. All right, let's go there then. Let's see what was so scary that let's see what you did not want to ever see. It's which section? Oh, there's 2 of them. I'm guessing this one's like still or something. Oh yeah, this still puzzle that I couldn't figure out. What's that? Question mark. Phantom. Phantom. Okay. It's like disappearing. We can push it into the wall. Huh. So like it isn't affected by... Yeah, it isn't affected by any kind of collision? Is that what's going on here? Yeah. Only 3 to 6 work with octaves. Interesting. Phantom. Okay, so it looks like it just doesn't get affected by collisions. Oh, well, that doesn't seem so bad. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, it isn't affected by collision at all. But I can still push things. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Yeah, it's a ghost. Oh, that's... Dang. You know, that's a solid text. Text is solid. So it's not that simple. The level border. Ooh, I have escaped the level. It just kills me though. It's too bad it doesn't do anything interesting. Okay, let's restart because I don't want to have to rewind all that. Wow, yeah, this is weird. Alright, how am I going to deal with this? I got a Phantom Rocks. It does do something interesting sometimes. So I can push it, but it can't, like, interact with anything else. It's very buggy, yeah? Yeah, like, it won't push other things, but I can certainly push it. Okay, can it push... You can't just push text through a wall, right? That's not how it's gonna work. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that's how it's gonna work. That's interesting to have Baba here. Rock is Baba. Let's get more Babas. Yay, Babas! Yeah, Baba is Phantom. Doesn't seem very good. But is he Danny Phantom? No, I don't think he is. Look at this. Yeah, I can't push things. I don't get stopped by things. You go too far up the level at once, there's this bug. Oh no, and people, what, are people like using that in puzzles? Yeah. Oh, and then it gets bugged? Okay, so there's a glitch. I'm guessing people try to use that in their puzzles, don't they? Alright, what do I want to do with the spooky phantom rocks? I can push them part of the way through the wall, but I can't get the rest. Yeah, the darn stop roll. And I do this and it just stacks them. I would love to be able to get like text inside the wall. I could just probably push it down. I don't know what to do with the phantom rocks. This is the first one and already I'm a bit confused. Because yeah, there's nothing pushes. Baba's phantom seems useless. See, like one puzzle it uses it, so now every time Phantom goes over, like, oh great, they're using that glitch. This is a weird interaction. So I can... Yeah, what exactly... So if it's Phantom, it can't push the other things, but I can push it. Sure, let's go with that. Yeah, it can push other... I can push it, but it can't push other things. Okay, I can... Oh, I can get a Baba through the wall like that. I push a rock through and then turn it into Baba, huh? How about that? Yoink. There we go. Push it through the wall. Okay, so I can kind of go through there. Where am I going? Yeah, where are any of us going, huh? It's not the question. Who are we? Where are we going? Alright, we have ghosty skulls that still kill you, apparently. Okay, so it doesn't stop on contact effects. But, yeah, this does not stop contact effects whatsoever. This seems to stop push and stop, really. But I guess we can not do anything because, yeah, it only stops those kind of checks, huh? It's curious. Because it's kind of like float in that regard, where float only really affects movement, but not collision, but not movement stuff. Man, Phantom is, yeah, Baba's Phantom is quite bad. But I guess I could still win, even if I'm a ghost. But unfortunately, I can't push things. Text on skull is not push. I wonder why that's there. Yep. I'm not a ghost. Ooh. Yep, I'm not ghost. I'm a ghost Baba. Fine, I'm not ghost. I'm very similar to a ghost. What does it want? Why is pull here? Skulls, defeat, and pull, I guess. But I mean, that seems a little... I mean, I could push that up there, but it's probably a waste. Oh, hello. Ah, you jerk. That's why they put that skull there. Text on skulls, not push. Yeah, that's what happens with that. That's funny. That's why they put that darn stuff there. So you can't shove it through there. Seems like a really weird way to stop you from shoving text through. I mean, how else am I going to get rid of that? Once I'm a ghosty boy, I can't push any of the text around. So I just have to rely on whatever setup I have. And I can't even push the rock around either. What about pull? I guess I can test that. Alright. Ghosty Baba can still pull things, apparently. Stop. Super stop. Like, no, really, stop. Ah, dang it. I can only pull this rock to so many places. Yeah, now I can't pull it. Nice. Well, pull is still a thing. Why, though? Oh, to undo this, maybe? Whoa, that's weird. Whoa, that's weird. Super stop. Nothing could ever go on it ever. So how would that work? I mean, isn't that what stop does? I guess stop can go on to things, I guess. I guess if something's pushed, then you can push something onto it. So, I have to think about what that would even mean. Something like that, huh? Yeah, why can I pull this? It's the only thing I could do is just disable this. Yeah, it cannot be stacked. So what would it be? I guess, yeah, if you attempt to stack anything on it, it just refuses to, basically, huh? It just negates whatever movement would have stacked the thing. This is so weird. I mean, I guess Phantom doesn't stop on, probably. That's funny. Pull still works. No, it certainly does not stop on. Yeah. Because you have to say, like, cannot. Well, yeah, in what sense? Like, does it just stop the movement? Yeah, or does it push it away? Huh. You have to decide which one it would be. Oh, either way, I don't think I'm messing with the text that's in the walls, because the only way I can really get there is phantoming through. And then if I do that, I can't interact with it anyways. So let's just assume that's not a thing. So if not, then how do I get past these guys? The only way is either break one of these rules. I can't transform it in any way, so Isbrock isn't working. Skull is push? I guess that would do something. How close was I to that originally? I guess what I really want to do is just separate these two. I prefer to not have these together. Yeah, if I can make that happen, that would be great. The rock only wants to go here, though. This is a weird interaction. I need to have rockets pull up here, I think. Too late now, though. Alright, new plan. You go up here. Now I can disable this nonsense. It's funny, this music. It's like isn't this like the default music? I forget. Hey, go Baba. Alright. Ghosty boy. Here we go, Ghosty boy. You can still pull things. It didn't quite work the way I was hoping. Maybe if it was a little lower? Should I put it even lower? Putting it there. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Aha! Yeah, you are separated now. Now, if I can just figure out how to... Yeah, see, I lost my pull ability. Dang it. That almost worked. Well, I have this extra push, though. If I can use that somehow. Yeah, this is hard to think about. I have too many rules all over the place. Yeah, if I did do that, I have to be able to push without phantoming. Oh, I can just push that up there. That's interesting. Now we just get this through. Dang it. Why is that push up there anyways? I guess that was just there originally. Yeah, see, that's the problem. This push was up there originally. I just want to be able to push without phantoming. Maybe I can go down instead. Ah, it's 2020? Yep. About 10 o'clock, huh? Yeah, it's almost time for me to go to finish up stream, too. Okay, so this would have been great if I just put the extra push through there now. Okay, so maybe this isn't so far off. I do like having this up here, but maybe it doesn't matter actually. Maybe I could just keep it where it was. Yeah, 24-hour time. Fair enough. Whoops, okay. So push it down. There we go. Now push through here. And now I can push the skulls out of my way. Be gone. There we go, that wasn't so bad. Dang, pretty good progress today, I think. Why all this? That's probably what you were asking when you were doing this, huh? Yeah, like it doesn't seem so bad in these puzzles, but I guess when you're doing a user-made puzzle, now it's like, oh great. As soon as you see this rule, you know it's probably going to be some annoying edge case, huh? Okay. Yeah, why all this, huh? Okay, what is going on? Oh, it's locked to the right? What? Excuse me. I need to get that into the door, you jerk. Well, it certainly makes it still locked. Yeah, it still won't move. Alright, let's see what I can do with this. Well, there's nothing blocking transformations, I guess. Let's get it in the door ahead of time. Sure. You can go in the door now. Ta-da! The key just I stick the key in the rock in the keyhole. I just imagine you just shoving a rock into the keyhole. It's like, oh yeah, check this out. Buzz, alright. Yeah, probably B. I had a feeling you were gonna be in this puzzle. Based on the name. Yeah, just glitching it in. I just turn the rock into I just go ghost, basically. I have the rock go ghost. Stick it in the keyhole and then turn it into a key. That's the weirdest way to open a door. Now what do you want me to do with this phantom nonsense? Well, it's stopping still. We have a bee that can't transform, and the belt is also still. Why all this still? I guess I can't shift it around. This was up here, wasn't it? So what's gonna be my phantom? Just the arrow? I guess so. So we need to push the arrows around and do some nonsense. Gotcha. Well, it'll be a lot easier from up here. So we push the arrows around and then we go ghost. I guess we'll see what I can accomplish with that. You don't see these things too much. Alright, Baba, what trickery do we need? Oh, I can't shift the walls. I can't shift the belts. Huh, B is win. Nice. That's always fun. So all this phantom allows me to do is just kind of shove it in somewhere. What does this allow me to do? What can I even shift for these arrows? Like nothing. Too bad I can't make it goes to B. Why is this B here anyways? It's definitely one of the more confusing roles. I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around this. So if let's say the B can help to like shift things around, for example. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to put you onto it. What's this just called? Buzz. Yeah, just Buzz. Because it's got a B in it. Yep. They decided to end with the question names, huh? They should have said, what is all the buzz with this? I don't know. I can't make the B phantom. That's what I want to do. But I mean, I guess I can use the B as shifting for whatever that does. Yeah, there's a limit to level names, huh? So, I wonder what shift does with phantom. Here, you go there. Okay, well, I'll definitely send it in there. I wonder what phantom shifting arrows would do. Oh boy, what would that do? Oh goodness. It's funny, I wonder why there's just like a random block here. Fortunately, I don't think that really does anything for me. Doesn't look like any of the rules can move. So I don't think it can like break it. Yeah, maybe I need to send like shifting arrows through the wall. That sounds about right. Fortunately, that means I have to redo this part, but that's fine. So I got the bee stuck on the wall, and I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's why we have two pairs, I think. You guys go there, you guys come out. Shifting machines, yep. It says arcane, yeah, spells. Cast some arcane spell, yep, that's about what I need to do. Send a shifting phantom machine through the wall. Yes, a shifting phantom machine. Yep, I think that's literally what this is asking. Alright, arrow is push. I wonder that's why we have this B here. So, the first shifting machine should probably go... Wait a minute, do I need like 2 at once? Oh my goodness. I need to like time it, I think. Okay, I don't know how many spaces that is. I'll just guess and then... I'll just guess and check. Sure. Alright, B, I need your help. Alright, we'll put those there. With this little dude to help me stack these. Whee! There we go. Alright. Alright, B, let's go. Come and help me stack these now. Thank you. Alright, now the nonsense. Let's see how close I was to timing this right. Well, if not, it should be easy to fix. Alright. Ooh, there they go. Oh, goodness. It's taking the push with it. It's like, aha, this is mine. Oh, actually, maybe I don't need to time this so specifically. That's nice. I need to be in a better position, though. Yeah, whatever. You can take that push. That's fine by me. Okay, yeah, you don't have to time it that specifically. But unfortunately, the right one went way too fast. The bottom one went way too fast. I mean, they're both right. Yeah, it doesn't, like, they're probably offset, huh? Okay, so this one got here way too soon. Let's move you back a little. I don't want to take that push. That's annoying. Oh no! It's stealing the bee! The poor bee's like, help me! That's probably fine. But no, I don't want the bee to be able to chill out. I don't want him to have to deal with that. Ah, crap. Now it's too far over. Yeah. Either off sync, yeah, or just because they're stacked. Yeah, that's true. I don't even see them glowing really at all. This is because, yeah, the more transparent makes it more opaque. They're blinking a little. They're a little bit blinking. Okay, get through the wall, get through the wall, get through the darn wall. Thank you. There we go. Go arrows. Man, I'm at time, but I kind of want to finish the rest of these. At least look at him. Look at this guy. Roar. It looks like it's about to eat me. We got the creepy music. Whoa! Oh, he killed me! He turned me into a ghost. Which then turns into text for no apparent reason. Because a ghost is text, I guess. Yeah, he really does. Man, he really is not a joke. He's guarding this area. Look at him. He's like blocking it. Ooh, spooky. Wait. Wait, what? Ooh, this ghost really is a ghost. It's a phantom. Something is phantom and float. How could it ever interact with the world, huh? I mean, you could still pull things, I guess, right? It could still pull things. It could probably trigger on effects. I'm a ghosty boy. Yeah, there's no pull. Yeah, so in this case, yeah, what's the... I guess it probably still triggers fear, yeah. It still triggers fear, probably. Do I need to scare the text, maybe? Yeah, let's try scaring the text. The problem is I'm still going to be dead, which isn't going to be super good. The spooky music. Yeah, I'm still going to be super dead. But I can scare the text around. Well, I could probably resurrect myself here somehow. Just gotta be careful. Ooh, yeah, I really gotta be careful. There's many ways this can go wrong. Yeah, there's many ways this can go wrong. Ooh, scary. Alright, if I could just... Whoa, hello. Sunly Babas. Dang it. Almost had it. Can I scare it the other direction, maybe? It's just scaring around this way. There we go. Ah, yes. The scary ghost. The text will fear me. Nice, that was pretty easy. I like the spooky music. Alright, and the last one. Tower? That's new. Haven't seen that yet. Look at all these rules. What is this nonsense? Okay, what? Hello, I went through the wall. Oh, I can just go through the... What is going on? Belt is shift, tower is tower, Baba is Baba, wall is wall, and stop and still. Oh, Lonely Baba is phantom. What a weird... Oh no, yeah, so maybe I shouldn't attempt this, but at least I want to look at it. It's kind of funny. Lonely Baba is phantom? Ooh, I can go through the wall. Except apparently I'm not a ghost when I'm in the wall. Or interacting with anything. So I mean I can kind of push stuff around. Oh, I probably don't want to do that. What a weird puzzle. Yeah, unfortunately I can't push the stuff around. All that stuff in the wall seems pretty stuck. Flag is hot. Flag has crab. That doesn't seem to fit. Has? Excuse me? How am I supposed to destroy a hot object? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I need to melt it. That's why. I need to get flag as melt. Ooh. Ooh, I can go through the wall. Yeah, it's like, this is weird. You need, like, extra things to be able to push these around. Or just get rid of this phantom rule. But of course, with that, I couldn't get through the belt. I can't push this belt either because of the darn ghosty thing, I think. Yep, this is going to be very wonky. I can already tell. Well, I can move it like one space at a time. Like, I probably need to use the tower to, like, push things around. Huh. Well, yeah, I think probably now is not the time to try to do a super difficult puzzle, huh? Yeah, maybe I'll try to solve your, Did you say you've found a way to anti-Cheez-It shrugs or not? Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, you thought I did, but not. Okay, so maybe I'll try to solve it off stream, but no quad fear. Any, like, just general advice on what kind of thing I should be looking for? Just so I can find the intended solution? So there's not two moves. Should I try to stack a move and a fear? Is that what I should do? Okay, so that one is move plus fear. Gotcha. Okay. You see what I can do. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks Nobo, even though he's gone already. Thanks Shrugs, obviously, for hanging out with me. Thanks Carl and Forrest as well. It was fun being able to see you guys. Can we raid Hempily? Sure, let's raid Hempily. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to do that. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. It was fun. Fun as always. I guess I'll come back with a witness on Tuesday again. Attempting another run that hopefully will not get stuck at 30 minutes on Meta Puzzle. Yeah, let's hope not. Alright, what's Hempelly's, do I just type Hempelly? Environmental Station Alpha, eh? Sure, let's do it. You saw my last run, yeah. That run was starting so well. It started so well, and then stupid stuff happened. But next time it'll be better, I think. We'll see. He's deving it. That's cool. Alright. I guess I'll see you guys there. Or maybe I'll just get some dinner. But either way, yeah. Hopefully you guys will be able to have fun hanging out with Hempelly. Alright. Bye, everybody.